Hi guys, LordUg here and welcome to another video, and this one is a music video. It was, so I got an email from someone and I'm not doing names, didn't want the name mentioning so I won't, but I got an email from someone. They asked me to do this song and another song from a group called Falling in Reverse. Personally, never heard of them. I don't know if they're still going. I don't know if they're new. I don't know. Well, no, they won't be new because he did tell me that apparently this one, The Drug in Me is Reimagined. That's the one we're doing today. But there was an original song called The Drug in Me is You, and it was released in 2011. So this is obviously a group that's been around quite a while. And I don't know if they're still going. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know much about them. I've never even heard of them, in fact, to be perfectly honest. He gave me another song of theirs to do called Popular Monster, which I'll be doing soon. But for now, we're going to do this one. Apparently, they decided to do this one for the fans. I don't know when this Reimagined one was released. I don't know. Not long ago, I don't think. And they did it for the fans. They reimagined the Drug in Me Is You song and redid it. So we're going to do this. And yeah, let's get on with it. So let's see what they've got. Okay, so we've got a nice little snow scene here. Just piano. Piano, oh, woman. Piano in snow always looks good. Always looks pretty cool. Started just up first note, dude.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day.
Ooh. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Well, now, one thing I should tell you is that I've always believed, personally, that one of the best voices for ballads are people who do like hard rock, because that voice they've got, it tends to really give over to a really nice tone for ballads. So, yeah, and that is a nice falsetto he started with. That's a nice falsetto. Let's listen to this.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day.
The other day. Lovely falsetto.
I opened it to find her staring in my face.
Well, that's weird.
The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin.
Like that drop there. That drop kind of brings a chill, like a haunting kind of feel to it. Listen to this drop.
It's everywhere.
There. Everywhere.
Stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this car.
And that cellos come in and just bring this like low bass to it, and it just has this kind of haunting feel. I'm sorry, I might pause this a lot. It's really intriguing me already. And I love ballads. I love ballads by rock groups.
Reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin. Just in case.
Like the musical phrasing is amazing. Really, oh, I rhymed. I rhymed one. Woohoo! The musical phrasing is amazing. Woohoo! Yeah, I love the cellos. They're going to go really well with this. And also, I think the dancers. I'm guessing they're going to be dancing all over the place. They look amazing. I love the costumes as well. He looks good. He looks amazing too. So anyway, let's carry on.
My body's trembling and shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive.
Besides, again, that falsetto is really good. I like the writing. The writing is incredible, and that chord progression. It's like somber and dreamy. You know what I mean? That kind of like a pensiveness to it. Really. Yeah, I really am. I'm very impressed by this so far.
Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked eyes. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I shook the hand of doubt, running from my past. I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I lost my goddamn mind.
Quite interesting how it started to build up tension and then kind of just all went away. Lots of emotion in. There's a lot of emotion in this song. I like it.
I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
This is kind of putting a thought in my head of where this is going and what this song could mean. I'll discuss it more at the end, but as I'm seeing her and I'm hearing him say about, you know, that the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery, when he's already said that the drug. So I mean, you're going to get high on a drug. That's what you're going to get high from. But his high, he's saying, it's misery, and she's the drug. So obviously the misery he gets is from her. So yeah, I'm getting a thought where this is going. I'll see where it goes, and I might change my mind, but we'll keep going. Again, that lovely chord progression.
Can't you see?
Yeah, I love that.
I've got these questions always running through my head.
He's got really good jaw control also in his mouth movement and that, like when he's doing that running through my head, drops that jaw down, gives it that more theatrical feel, pushing those big notes out, heard, and then when he wants to do the like, and I'm so high on misery, can't you see? Then it's more thinner because you don't need that wide mouth, so it's more thinner, keeping the mouth close together. It's really amazing what he does. He's got really great jaw control. Really impressed with this guy. His singing is phenomenal.
So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts. I shook the hand of doubt, running from my past. I'm praying feet don't fail me now.
Okay, so there are a few things there. For one, his voice cracked a few times. I don't know if you've picked up on that. And usually you don't want that to happen in a song. Voice cracking is not a good thing in a song. But it's like this song is built so it almost demands or begs for that kind of voice crack, because it adds the emotion to it. And that's why it makes me wonder if it's more of a choice to bring that added emotion. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't be sure. But it's like it makes me wonder if it was more of a choice to bring that slight voice crack in that's happening every so often, just to add the emotion to it, because it really helps it along. And also, I find interesting is it builds up the tension, like really starting to get to a point where you think it's going to go somewhere, where it's going to start to almost explode out, and then it dissolves, and it just goes back to that calm, haunting, relaxed piano. Like it's just like he's got the tension out of him, and now it's just dissolved away. And also there, I saw he got like vampire fangs in, which makes me think now that there could be another way this could go. It might not be what I originally thought it was. So we'll see. If I think it's one over the other, I'll say one. But at the end, if I'm not sure, I might tell you both my theories as to what this could mean, but we'll see. We'll keep going until it gets there.
I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you. And I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
Well, that's a nice arpeggiated run. That's really nice, that.
I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You tried to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now
And again, there it is. That very interesting how it does that. That build up of all that tension and emotion. It's just like it's a volcano coming to the surface, just getting ready to explode and just throw out all this emotion everywhere and just scream it from rafters kind of thing. Listen, and just let go of it. Then all of a sudden it just dissolves. And it's gone again. It's almost like it's somebody trying to get somebody to listen. You're screaming at them and then you get tired of screaming. Or you feel like you've got it out your system, so you just let it all go. And you just go back to being calm again. And that's kind of what this feels like. It's like these waves of tension building up in him, getting stronger and stronger. And if you notice, each build-up gets higher, it gets harder and harder. And that one was the hardest build-up yet, till you're almost positive something's got to come from it. And then it dissolves again. And goes back to just being calm and relaxed. It's really strange. Like I say, I did enjoy that solo bit. That was really good. And I'll talk more about that later. But yeah, that was really nice run there. But let's get back into it.
I've lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time.
It's like that even then. I'm sure some people will be like, oh, it's war. And it's like, no, even that is showing a build-up in the tension that he's got. It was just saying, I've lost my goddamn mind. It's almost like he's saying that to himself. I've lost my goddamn mind. What's happening here? And then all of a sudden, it's like now it's kind of pointing, it's kind of emphasizing it. Like, I've lost my fucking mind. Even that's a build-up in its own way. It's like not felt in the music, but in the way he's kind of putting himself forward. He's saying that when trying to convey more emotion in it this time, which kind of shows you that again there's a build-up. It's always been goddamn man. That second time it was goddamn man. Now it's fucking man. It's like there's a build-up been happening even in this part, so it's coming again, and we'll have to see where it goes.
And there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here.
His voice is so beautiful. Like I say, his falsettos are really, really beautiful. Really feel nice. This all just feels nice. Like I say, it's that voice. It's that kind of rock voice that has that nice, when they pull it back, they don't have to be screaming. It's like when they pull it back, it's got such a beautiful tone. A lot of rockers have that really pretty tone when they pull it back. And his falsetto is amazing. Really nice. I could listen to this voice all day. This is probably one of my favourite songs I've heard in quite a while. This is going to get some replays from me. I'll definitely like. If we haven't got to end yet, and this is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a really special song. This one. It's kind of. I'm trying not to kind of gush over it too much. Inside, I'm just, it's like this chaos inside that I'm just loving this song. But, you know, keeping it down because I'm trying to do this video, but this is really, really nice. Let's go. And let me notice she shows no emotion. No matter what he sings to her, no matter what he says to her, she shows no emotion. She just stands there with the flowers and shows nothing. Like she's either not understanding or not listening to him. And he's kind of coming through, because if you listen, he says, can you see? He'll say, end his lines, some of his lines. And it's like, he's obviously saying that to her, or maybe to himself, but he's definitely saying it to her also. And she's just showing no emotion, like, no, she doesn't see. She doesn't understand.
Trying to consume the drug in me is you.
I love how he switches to that, where he's just going like from the drug in me is you. Just kind of jumps up there. Me. It's really nice. I just like it. He has beautiful control.
The drug in me is you.
And it's seamless. That swap up there, that move up there. The drug in me just kind of just jumps up there, and it just seems like it's just it's natural. Somebody with skill. I mean, he does it a lot better than I do. I know he does. Don't worry, I know that. I'm just trying to give an example, but he's amazing.
And I'm so high on misery. Can't you stop?
Oh, there we are. That was amazing. That ending, it's kind of like, it was what I've been expecting earlier. I'm surprised he made us wait that long, because it kept building up. That I kept saying it was going to build up and just felt like it was going to explode. And that feels like the explosion that we were looking for and that we were waiting for. And it was more like that was him at the very end of his tethering, had enough. She weren't listening. And it's like now the emotion was coming out and he was screaming it. Although, the one thing I would say is it was very quick though. Very quick, and then kind of like back to gentle piano again. So it was more like that part at the end was a full stop on the song rather than a new sentence of its own. You know, so it was almost like it was just delivering that punctuation at the end and just saying, it's here, this is it. We've had, you know, this is the full stop of it, and then without actually being a sentence of its own. It was a very interesting choice. Before I say anything else, first thing I want to do is give a shout out to the strings. They were beautiful. Kept that like low, haunting melody going for the piano to build on, and it gave what only strings can give, and that was amazing. And also, of course, to the dancers, they were incredible. Did a beautiful job of dancing with the music and making it, just giving it more impact. And now, of course, to the main man. I know the piano playing was really good. The arpeggiated run, not difficult for advanced pianists, but you've got to know your way around the piano to be able to do it, and that were really nice. Arpeggiated run, and kind of gave this idea of walking around with that pent-up emotion of, you know, moving forward with it. And also, it lasted longer than I expected. Every time I expected it to stop, it went a bit longer. But that like helped to build up that tension But once that run finally did come to an end, then yet again everything just dissolved, and we're back to calm again. And it just and that's how this made me feel. It made me feel that it was all about this building of tension. And I had two ideas where this went, and I'm not saying either's right, but I'll try and get through them as quick as I can. I'll say them now. One, it could have just been a very straightforward thing, that it's just a vampire. It's about a vampire. Now, of course, what makes you think that? It's kind of obvious. At the start of the song, he does mention he drags his coffin round just in case, which, of course, is a basic thing linked to vampires. But then, of course, later on we saw that he also had vampire teeth. He is in misery because of his curse. And the drugging him is her because he has to feed from her, or she is his sustenance. So, and he feels misery at being like that. That's his life. She's just out of it. She's not really got any emotion. She's just there to be that drug he needs to feed his hunger. And it could be just that he's miserable because he is doing this to her, and he wants her to realise that. So it could be just that vampiric kind of thing where it's about his hunger and how it's making him feel, which would make it understandable. That's very basic. That's a more basic way. The other way I was looking at it was that maybe it was more from a relationship point of view, where he felt he was in a relationship that was toxic, wasn't good, and he wanted her to see that he was miserable because she was the drug he needed, and he couldn't get rid of her. Every time he tried, every time he built that emotion up, every time he was at the point where he was ready to get rid of her and tell her it's over, then he'd calm down again. It's like he needed her to see, and whether that meant ending things or it finally finishing, it was just trying to make her see. But every time he started to build up, he'd let it go again, as if he'd got out his tension, or as if he didn't want to take that final step because he needed her. She was the drug in him. It was like it's cyclical. It's like he don't want to be with her because it's toxic and makes him miserable, but at the same time he can't walk away because he needs her. So it's this cyclical thing that he's got into, where it's just like a never-ending circle of needing her but wanting to walk away, but needing her, so always staying, and it just goes like that. It's and she's showing no emotion because I don't think she sees how he's feeling, which is why he keeps saying, "Can you see?" And why at the end, and why the building gets stronger and stronger each time, because he's realising how toxic it is. It is more and more, till it gets to a point where it finally, right near the end, explodes, and his emotions just explode out, and still she shows no emotion, and still he shouts it louder and louder, and there's no, and she still doesn't see it, even though his emotions are now burning inside him. And everything's burning around him through his emotions, and he's trying to let it all out through his music and tell her what's on his mind, but she's just not hearing it. And then what happens as he screams that last time? Right at the end, it goes back calm again, back to gentle piano, and you know very well that means he's got all his tension out and he's calmed down again, and we're about to go through it all again. Because it's cyclical, it's not stopping. Even though that was the biggest explosion, the piano still came in, still went gentle, and it still started to return to that calm, peaceful state where he was just accepting of who he is and what's happening. So, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it isn't those, maybe it's neither of those. So, if you watch this and you've heard these, then if you've got your own opinion of what you thought when you listened to this song, then please give it in the comment. If you agree with me or disagree with me, again, put it in the comment. That's what they're there for. Now, if you enjoyed this and you want to do anything else, give me a song or anything. Well, I don't care. If there's something you want me to react to, then just send. You can either say it to a comment, or you can send it to an email. The contact details are in the description. Remember, if you've enjoyed this at all, then please give me a like. And remember to subscribe and click the bell so you know when I do more videos like this. The next song I'll be doing from Falling in Reverse is Popular Monster, and that should be quite soon. So I'm looking forward to it now. If it's got this kind of vocal talent, I'm looking forward to it no matter what it's about. And yeah, it'll be a bit heavier, I feel. Definitely. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. You take really good care, and goodbye for now.